Hey crocheters, welcome to Friday night. We're a little behind tonight, so I apologize for that. I'm coming to you from a hotel room at a soccer tournament. So we're going to jump right in and get this going. Tonight we're going to do the petal stitch. So it's a pretty easy stitch. It's going to be a repeat of just 2 rows that you're going to just alternate back and forth until your project is done. Tonight I'm going to use the trusted old H. I'm back to using it. I'm just using some red in Red Heart. This is just a crimson red in regular Red Heart yarn, medium weight, so number 4. On the petal stitch, when you start it, you want to do a multiple of 2. You can do a foundational crochet of multiple of 2, and that prevents you from having to do the chain. I did the chain, so I chained 20 and then did a single crochet row back across instead of doing the single crochet foundational row. So pick either one, but you do have to have a foundation row on this one, much like much of our other stitches. After you get your multiple of 2 and you've turned and single crocheted back across, you're ready to start in on the actual petal stitch. So we're going to turn and chain 1. We're going to put 2 half double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Remember, on the half double crochet, you are going to yarn over like the double crochet. You're going to go in to that first stitch and you'll have your 3 loops like a double crochet, but you're just going to pull through all 3 of them. So you're going to do 2 of those. Then we're going to skip the next stitch, and then we're going to put 2 of those in the same stitch. So skip this stitch here, go into this one and put 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2. Now that skip and 2 half double crochets is what we're going to do down the entire row. So skip the next one, put 2 half double crochets in the next one, skipping one again, 2 half double crochets in the next one, and continue that all the way down the row until you have 2 left. So I'm going to go ahead and get that row finished, and we'll join back up at the end for the next row. Okay, so we've done our skip and 2 half doubles, skip, 2 half doubles, all the way to the end. When you get to the end, you'll have 2 stitches left, this one here and the end stitch. All we're going to do for those is just put a half double into each of those. So a half double here, and then a half double in the end stitch. Okay, now we're ready to turn around. When we turn, of course, we're going to chain 1, and we're ready to start the next row. On row 2, we're going to single crochet in the back loop all the way across the row. So if you turn your project sideways and you're looking down at your V's, the back loop is the loop that's on this side here. The one on this side is the front loop. So we're going to do a single crochet into the back loop of every stitch. So we're just going in that back part of the V and then that simple single crochet. So go into that back leg of the V, yarn over and pull through. You have 2 hoops on your needle, yarn over and pull through both. So just single crochet all the way down the row in just the back loop of those stitches for row 2. So I'll let you go ahead and do that. You're going to go all the way down the row, even the last stitch, turn and chain 1, and we'll meet up at the next row. Okay, so we've gone all the way down working in our front loop, or back loop only, so that when we turn it around we have that edging on there. We've turned and we've chained 1 again. So now we're ready for row 3. On row 3, we're going to half double crochet in the front loop times 2. So on this, you're going to half double crochet working just in the front loop, which is just this part of the leg by you towards yourself. And we're going to do a half double crochet in one and a half double crochet in the next one. So when you are working in the front loop, the back loop is going to be left by itself. So on this V, you're just working in this side now, the side that's toward you, this leg here. So you're doing 2 halves in those, then you're going to skip a stitch, and then you're going to put 2 half doubles in the front loop of this one. So working in just the front loop, 2 half doubles, skipping one and then 2 half doubles just in the front, picking up only the front V of that leg. Make sure you don't lose your yarn over in there like I just did. Skipping 1, 2 half doubles, and skipping 1, 2 half doubles. Continue all the way down until you have 2 left on your end, and then 1 half double in each of those. So I'll join you back up when we get to the end of this row. Okay, so we've worked all the way down that row, working in the front post. So when you turn it, you're going to have that edge show up there again. We've already done our turn and chain 1. So now we're just ready from here to repeat row 2 and 3 every other one until the project's done. So we're ready to go back to row 2. Row 2, we were at the chain 1. So we've turned, we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to single crochet in the back loop all the way across. So in these back loops, skipping the one that you're in and going in this one, you're just going to single crochet again all the way across in the back loops. On this one, there's no half doubles on the end. You're just crocheting all the way to the end, same stitch, single crochet in all the back loops. So we're almost to the end here. This little one here is being a little stubborn on us. And sometimes that happens when the tension gets a little too tight on the ends. But just work with it and you will get your needle to go into that stitch eventually. Okay. Now ready to begin for row 3 of the pattern. We turn, we chain 1, and now working in this side in the front of the V's, we do those double crochet or those half double crochets. So we chain 1, we do 2 regular half double crochets in the front. So 1 and 2 in the first 2 stitches. But then after that, we're skipping 1 and putting 2. So skip 1 and put 2. Skip 1 and put 2. Skip 1 and put 2. Remember, on this row, you're going to go all the way to the end until there's 2 left. In those last 2, just like you did at the beginning of the row, you put a regular half double crochet in each of those before you turn. When you turn again, you're ready for row 2, which is that single crochet in the back loop row. So that's it. You just repeat those all the way down, back and forth and back and forth. When you turn it over, the reason it's called the petal stitch, if you can see here, is it looks like a bunch of flower petals that start popping up, and every other row they're going to pop up like that. So here's a row of flower petals, here's a foundational row, a row of flower petals, a foundational row. Now we're doing flower petals again. So that's the petal stitch. Pretty easy stitch. It's just 2 rows going back and forth, working in the front post or the front loop of the V and the back loop of the V, which is kind of a new concept for some of you, but there are videos on that on the page if you want to refresh yourself on working in the front loop and the back loop. But overall, this is a pretty neat stitch. It makes a really cute pattern, And so I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's not a yarn eater. It's pretty flexible. It's a good stitch to have in your stitch bank. So I hope everybody enjoyed tonight and enjoys their weekend. And as always, happy crocheting.